Green.
Oh,
That's
we're
what I'm
live.
hoping.
We're live. Earth to Evan, come in.
Oh no. What's going on?
Oh man, why you got me on the boards trying to work this thing?
Oh no.
It's like whatever is Murphy's Law. Whatever can go wrong is going wrong. But it's good to see you.
I can hear you and see you, but you can't hear or see me?
I can hear you.
Okay. All right. So I guess I'm
You
like
coming in low.
I'm coming in low.
Now you coming in. I can hear you now.
Okay. All right. Let's run with this. Hey, I'm looking forward to this weekend. I am. I truly am. I don't know how I'm gonna get there yet, but we're gonna work it out. There's so much that's been going on behind the scenes that I'm just excited. That's all I can say. I got some new hardware. I just got back from a trip with one of our sponsors, Big Bass USA, installing my NK180 Pro. That video will be out on our YouTube page soon. You know, Chris with Big Bass is doing great things down there. You know, he has a demo day this Saturday, the 18th. I spoke with him in regards to the boats. I know that was a question that you had mentioned everyone had. Uh, his rep, I believe, will be providing him with a list, if he doesn't have it already, of what will be available to demo. But man,
Okay.
Chris is the man. I want to tell you all about this install. I don't know if I should tell everyone now or if I should wait for the video to be released.
Give us a quick synopsis of what happened.
Basically, it's a completely custom build. It's like nothing you've seen before. We were able to incorporate some of the hardware that was already on my 107, like the foot steering. We're able to just use those cables with the NK180, so that I can continue to use those the way that they're already set up. I loved how they were already, so it's even better now. All the power is ran internally through the boat. Let's see, lift lower lines is just a completely smooth and enjoyable process. The battery is positioned so that the boat is better balanced. Because, you know, I mean, I'm not a big guy, but I'm not a small guy. You know, I'm like a medium guy. You know, so weight distribution is great. It's just the way, you know, I named my boat. I named her Erlene because she was old and slow, and she often tracked to the left. She kind of had a bad hip. I haven't put my motor. I haven't put the boat with the motor in the water yet, so I don't even know, you know, how this is going to improve her gait, if you will. But I can only imagine that it's going to help. You know, so
I think he turned Erlene into a rocket ship.
hey, this is her new alias. You know, I don't know what her
Does it
name is
make
going.
it sound like on the Jetsons? You know, when they got the car that starts up and goes.
Oh yeah. That's a classic. That's good. But
If I hear that, I know year round.
Oh yeah. So, but yeah,
What's up,
Chris was
man?
great. Who would know that Chris Leslie is pretty much an electrician? I mean, he walked me through because I needed to add a circuit breaker. Guys, I'm a filmmaker, a marketing strategist. I failed physics in college. I know nothing about things in parallel or series. Chris walked me through it. It fired up on the first try, um, and I can't be happier.
I didn't
One of
know he did installs.
I was his first. I was his first, but
Good.
I do not think I'll be his last install for sure. Because Justin
I can't wait
Thompson,
to see it.
yeah, Justin Thompson picked up an NK300 from Chris last Saturday. So, guys from the club are fishing Newport and they're getting them through Chris, and I think that's absolutely awesome.
If you're a member. First of all, if you're a member, you joined up like day one, like the first month in January when we had that special. You guys are getting 15% off when you go to Big Bass USA. All our other members are still getting 10% off, but we're giving a little extra something for those guys that joined us in the dead of winter. 15% off and brand new kayaks over at Big Bass USA. So go check them out. Chris is
Yeah.
doing big things over there on the Eastern Shore.
He's got 140 boats right now in the shop. So almost anything you want, he has.
Yeah, he sent the list. They're having a demo day Saturday on the 18th.
Yeah.
And he sent me a list of what he had on there, and it was pretty impressive. See if I have it right here real quick. Yeah, they got a Jackson Coosa X, a
Yep.
Moken 12.5, Big Fish 120, Big Fish 105. They got a Native Slayer Propel 10. They got a Native Slayer Max 12.5. My personal favorite, New Canoe Unlimited. They got a Frontier 12 with the pivot drive. And they got some bona fides. They got the SS 107, the SS 127. And they do have other boats that you can demo that are possible, but you got to be serious if you're, about buying them, because he's not going to just whip them out and get them all scuffed up. And essentially now he has a used boat. But if you're serious, he'll break it out for you. So if you want to try it before you buy it, the demo day over at Big Bass USA is the way to go.
Yeah.
And I think it's from 10. What time is it? It's from 10 to 5. Let me make sure.
I want to say so.
10
What's
10
up,
a.m.
Mike?
to 5 p.m.
Solid. What's up, Mike? What's up, Jesse? Jesse said that intro has him ready to go. Listen, Jesse, I'm hoping to see you out there this weekend. I don't know if I've met Mike yet. Mike H is what I see.
Hosky, he signed up.
Oh, good deal. I'm looking forward to meeting.
He signed up.
Hey, I might be talking to a hammer. Mike Hosky might be holding one of those plats behind you.
Yeah, I talked to Alan. Oh man, I don't want to mess his name up. Bender. I talked to him today. He's going to be fishing with us Saturday too. He's going to join up or sign up, I should say. It's shaping up to be a good one.
Cool.
But we would be remiss if we didn't mention our other sponsors. O-Line Baits. Sure. O-Line Baits. I believe in them. I use them. I love them. That Demon Minnow is a monster. But he has other baits there too. O-Line Baits. If you are the winner on the Potomac this Sunday, you get a free bag of custom baits. Your choice, whatever you dream of, whatever you want to make, he can go get it for you. He can make it. So shout out to Justin Talbert over at O-Line Baits. My man, our guy Josh Evans, Mac Baits. I've yet to try his crankbaits. I have to tie on the hooks. I'm kind of lazy with that. I got to put the hooks on, but I think I'm gonna have some time to sling that bad boy around this Sunday, and I think I know where I want to do it too. So I'm gonna sling that bait around, see if I can get some video of me catching some fish on Mech Baits. Those crankbaits. He sent me he sent me a red and black back, red kind of goldish painted on the side with an orange yellowish bottom. Yeah, I'm definitely throwing that around. Who am I forgetting? Kayak fishing with
Kayak
Christ.
fishing with
Outdoors.
Christ, Santiago.
Can't
We'll
forget
have
about
Santiago.
Santiago.
Yeah, we'll have him on the show soon. And I honestly, we've been holding. You're going to wish you had met Santiago sooner. He's that great of a guy. But phenomenal guy, phenomenal leader. I think that you all will truly appreciate the wisdom he has to share. And he's also our Big Bass sponsor of the year. So
Yes.
that's $500. $500, which currently will be going to Josh Evans. I'm going to do my best to change that on Sunday, but it's currently going to Josh. Currently.
What's the Big Bass number right now? What is it? Is it still from the Potomac, 20 and a half?
Yes. Yeah, 20 and a half from the Potomac.
It's not this one, is it?
Yep, 100%.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Son, let's go.
I'm glad you said something.
You might want to come see this one, bro.
Yeah.
That
That's who
was
you
her.
got to be. All you guys out there that are trying to get this Big Bass Award, you're going to have to beat that fish. I just happened to be there and I caught it on video, as you saw when he hooked into that fish. It was funny because he said, "I have a hunch, Carl. I got a hunch." And he was throwing some other bait, and I don't know what he put on, but like a cast or two later, that's what he caught.
Yeah. I was
So
trying
this
to zoom
paid
in.
off.
Yeah, I was trying to zoom in during the recording that you were playing. It looked like we're watching live Bassmaster coverage. That was awesome. Really did. But
I'm jealous, man. I want one of those rocking chairs you got.
yeah, I'm here in my parents' basement. We visit them on
Chair
Thursday.
behind you too.
Yeah, it's my dad's 8-pointer. But yeah, my dad's a Cowboys fan. I know it's going to stir up
We
the
won't hold that
comment
against
section.
We won't hold that against him.
Yeah, he's a good guy, I promise.
They got
Hoping to get a
exorcisms
20.
we can do.
Hey, Jesse said he's hoping that he gets a 23-incher this weekend.
I would love to see that.
That would give you a little bit of security, probably near 2-foot bass. It might. Mike had asked Holding, what can you show off the hardware that our winners will receive? For those who haven't seen, I think we should go with one of those custom laser engraved plaques.
Well, Evans, he already claimed this. He said he wanted an extra coat on here, 2 coats on, something about the humidity in his house. That one's done.
That looks great.
Just finished it up today, and second place, I got a little frisky with the laser, man. I think I was running it a little too slow. And you can see it's kind of dark right here. And then I sped it up when it got about right here, and it evened out a little bit, man. But it was carving this thing out. I mean, that laser is something else. I'm still learning it.
Yeah.
But it worked. It worked.
I love it.
Third place is done. Played it safe.
Looks good. Looks good.
All right. So we got the tournament coming up this Sunday. Launch time is 5:30. Lines in is 6 a.m. Lines out is 2 p.m. Last photo submission is at 3 p.m. Not 3:01 in 1 second. It's 3 p.m. That's 2:59, boom, that's it. Try to get your pictures in early as you catch them. It makes it easier on me to score the fish. If you got something wrong that I catch, I can probably try to contact you and let you know. If you got an extra picture, you can send it to me. But if you wait to the end when we got all this stuff going on, and you send me something and I don't catch it, that can hurt you in the end. So, and also, you want to submit your fish early. You just do. It's easier for us. It's easier for you. I know some guys like to hold. We're not going to call them that word, but some guys like to hold their fish to the end.
Yeah, yeah.
I get it, but man, if you can put them in when you get them, that would be lovely. So,
yeah. And one thing I'll add is just from judging the past couple tournaments, guys, please check in when you're on the water. You know, I've almost had to call Coast Guard just out of curiosity for some folks. I know it's exciting and you have a lot of things to worry about outside of checking in on the mornings of tournaments, but we care about all of y'all. We want to make sure that you're doing well, to make sure that, you know, I mean, the water's warmer now, but still, please let us know. And if you can't make the tournament, I know some guys have had like upset stomachs and some guys have lost their keys before the morning of the tournament, all these other things that, you know, we definitely wish upon nobody. Please let us know if you can't make it. Because if not, you know, we're just going to continue to call you almost every 15 to 20 minutes and text you until we hear from you. That's the only thing. And also checking out. But outside of that, everyone's been great. This is our 5th tournament of the year. And I think the guys that we've been doing this with are some of the best guys in the area, for sure. But that's all I have.
Yeah, the boundaries. The boundaries for this tournament, if you're new, you haven't fished with us yet, the Woodrow Wilson Bridge, the north side, the south side of the Woodrow Wilson Bridge is the northernmost boundary. Okay. The southernmost boundary would be the 301. I think that's the 301 bridge all the way down where it connects Virginia to Maryland.
Yeah, down below.
I can't remember the name of that bridge. If somebody knows the name of that bridge, put it in the comments.
I thought it was the Harry Nance, but
that's the one I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Statham? That sounds about right.
No, I thought it was the Harry Nance, but I might be wrong.
I know they replaced it. It used to be an old, like 2-lane bridge, and when you got caught down there in the summertime, man, it was a problem trying to get back home from Virginia. But the new one's nice.
Okay.
Yeah, so the Woodrow, it's the Harry Nance Bridge on 301. That's what it is.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, all the Potomac tributaries, as far as one can paddle, float from them, are in play. Plus any canal, creek, channel, or slough connecting them within the boundaries listed. Off limits is Chapawamsick Creek due to not being accessible via the main river. And any water posted off limits off of the main river. I think Chapawamsick is the main one. As far as launching from ramps, any public ramp is fair game within the boundaries. If you got to drag your kayak over some land and all that kind of stuff, that's doing too much. There is a launch in Aquai that is a private yacht club, I think, but they're letting guys. I think the last tournament they were going to let guys launched out of there, and they were paying like $30 a pop or something like that. But we had to call it off because nobody knew about it until like after the captain's meeting. That particular ramp is still off limits because we don't have an agreement with them. If somebody can get the number to that club, that yacht club or whatever, and me and Evan can reach out to them, maybe we can open that up in the future and have that as an access point, a legal access point for you guys. But for right now, this tournament it's not.
Yeah.
And it's in the Quiet Creek. I cannot remember the name of it. I think it's
I want to say it was Willow. Okay. Yeah, you're probably
somebody
right.
might know what it is. I know there's a bunch of guys on the Virginia side trying to launch from it.
Mm-hmm.
Evan, what you got?
No, the only thing I would say as far as catch, photo, release, going back to submitting fish, like you were talking about earlier, please take multiple photos. I do not like docking points for open mouths If you have a snubbed upper lip, there's nothing you can do about that. Be careful with pinching the tail so you don't cover up the entire tail. But it's really been, we've had a few guys who have lost, a half inch because they didn't have a spare photo. And if you have a 4-fish limit in just 1 12-incher will put you in the money, and you got to get docked a half inch and it's no longer eligible. I mean, my heart goes out to you, but there's only been so much that we can do. So please take at least 3 photos of your fish. Okay? That's the only thing I had to add.
If it has a broken jaw and you can't get the mouth closed, take a video of it.
Yes.
Take a video of it and send it to us. And we've had guys do that. I mean, they're proactive with it. So the group of guys that we have fishing with us, man, they're just on it. They're on it. Yeah. The photo submissions have been smooth. If there's a problem, somebody will call you. They'll let you know, hey, I can't upload my photos or whatever. Just let us know. We'll work with you. But you got to just let us know early,
Yeah. I want to say that's pretty much the gist of it. I mean, I think this could be this might trump the first Potomac event. Potentially.
I'm gonna circle back to that. Put a pin in that for right now.
All right.
PFDs. You must wear your PFD at all times. If you have an emergency out on the water, call 911 first. I'm not the first person that you need to call. If you have an emergency, call 911 first, and call me when you can, or call Evan when you can. But if you have an emergency out there, please, by all means, call 911. We just had boaters. There's a boater missing on the sassafras right now. I don't know if they found him today or not, but it was a group of guys fishing on a boat, and the boat started to go under, and I guess the other guys got to shore. They swam to shore, but one of the guys on the boat is still missing, and I don't think he had a life jacket on. I don't think any of them had a life jacket on. So, it's sad, but, the water is not cold where you're going to be in trouble or anything like that. But if you can't swim in the current or something, you need a PFD. You need to have that on at all times. So we stress that if you're caught not wearing your PFD, that is a automatic DQ. Unless you're taking off some clothing and then putting it right back on, that's an automatic DQ. We are not playing that game. But please, and wear the right PFD, not the one that's like a fanny belt or anything like that, but a Coast Guard approved life jacket. So that's my soapbox on life jackets.
Yeah, and don't forget the whistle. I think your whistle goes a long way. I've had to use mine once, but yeah, that's the only other thing.
Yeah, if you get separated from your kayak, okay, you got your PFD on, you got your whistle in your PFD or your whistle around your neck. You're easier to find if you can keep your head above water, number one, and still be able to blow your whistle, because the whistle is going to carry more sound. It's going to carry further than your voice trying to yell when you're tired or whatever. Nobody's going to, unless they're right there next to you, they're not going to really hear you.
Yeah,
so that's
let your loved ones know that you're fishing as well, just for additional accountability.
Yeah, let somebody know where you're going, where you're going to be at, and what time you're supposed to return. And like Evan said, check in when you get there at your ramp that you're going to launch from, and check out when you're done. Sometimes I'm guilty of that. I don't check out. Evan got on me last tournament. I didn't check out. So
standing beside
Evan is a stickler of that. So
I think ever since I became a dad, like it's been more pressing on my mind. Like my wife's always concerned, like, oh, I heard the current is like it just rained and the current's fast or whatever. Do you think you should go out? So that's always in the back of my mind. But yeah, just I care about the guys in the group. Want to make sure y'all look good.
Yeah, if you're doing the right thing safety wise, you should be coming home to your family. But if you're out there skirting the corners and rules and whatever, you're playing with fire. So It's not worth it. Live to fish another day.
There we go.
I think we beat that dead horse enough.
Sure. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, so we have interesting things going on right now as far as we got about 5 minutes left. Interesting things going on as far as AOI. Big Bass USA is sponsoring our AOI award this year. It is $1,000. All it takes is your 5 best tournaments. All right. This tournament here, ironically, is tournament number 5. But guess what? It's not over. You can start today and still win this thing because we got how many left? 6 more left? 5 or 6 more left?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna go. It's gonna go all the way to the last day of Battle of the Best. We're gonna figure out who the big bass of the year is. We're gonna figure out who the AOI points leader is. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be a photo finish, and everybody thought that, myself included, that Nate Hall would probably run away with this thing because he won like 3 straight tournaments.
Yeah.
I don't see his name on the roster today.
All right. I don't think Nate minds me mentioning this. Nate said that unfortunately, because he lives up above Pittsburgh, he is uncertain on whether or not he can make it out for the rest of the season. He has a I think a 9-month-old daughter as well. So as they prepare for her birthday, he's on daddy duty. This was kind of like this was a treat for him to be able to fish with us these past 3 tournaments. So unless something changes for Nate, although he swept the last 3 tournaments, AOI is still out there and available, and it's a tight race, especially for those who have fished all 4. Nate's not number 1,
It's anybody's race.
Anybody's race.
It is.
Now it's ironic that our current number 1 on AOI is also our big fish leader, and that just changed as of this past tournament. So
yeah, I know some guys that heard that news we just dropped. They're licking their chops right now.
Oh yeah. But hey, I mean, the way I see it, right? Like, if you're going to be the angler of the year, I want to beat the best angler out there. I'm not saying Nate's the best; he's just been the best the past 3 weeks. But hey, go after that top spot. It's that much more satisfying.
I'm the type, I like to fish against guys like Nate. I always like big tournaments. I like fishing against good competition. I mean, all the competition is going to be good no matter whatever tournament you're in. But I like fishing against guys that are good, really good. And see where I'm at in my game and see what I need to do. And I'm sure you're the same way, and the other guys out there in the club too. So not everybody. A lot of guys come out and they just fun fish.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're new. They're not as competitive, but they want to get into it. It just depends on what level you're at.
Now that I have a motor, I want to just fish every day. But the other thing, and this isn't to downplay AOI, but half of what you would earn with AOI, you can get in 1 cast with big fish. So to me, that's an incentive to fish all the remaining tournaments, And then if you end up winning AOI as well, what?
You're right.
Josh Evans, if the season ended today, is walking away with $1,500. That's all I'm saying.
That's everything. Big fish, AOI, but the season isn't over today. So Josh has more work to do.
That's a fact.
Evan has a motor now.
This is true. All thanks to Chris Leslie at Big Bass USA. I got the NK 180 Pro. I think it's perfect for my SS 107. I don't have that long of a kayak. I think it'll power it well. Sunday will be my maiden voyage. So everyone, fingers crossed that everything goes well. But I'm excited.
Yeah, you're gonna try this thing out live fire. That's probably the best way to do it.
That's our brand. We just get stuff done, we execute, and we make it happen.
Chris is well, I want to hear about this when the tournament's over, how everything went. I'm sure Chris did you lovely when it came to hooking that thing up. I'm sure your electrical connections are tight.
Dielectric grease or whatever we used, all that stuff. Circuit breakers. It's phenomenal.
Okay. Circuit breakers. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, you need that.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I'm jealous, man, because now your boat is faster than mine.
I don't have spot lock though.
Well, you can get there quicker. You can get to the spot quicker. I know that.
True that.
All
I'm
right.
excited
Well,
to see how it does in the grass. Yeah, we can go on for days.
yeah,
It doesn't
we're at the
doesn't look like we
30-minute
have
mark.
we don't have any questions in the comments. I think these guys are good to go. I'm excited to see who holds up those trophies.
I'm debating on whether to jump in because
Jump
I
in.
don't know. I want to jump all the way in. I don't want to come back early because I got to judge fish and set up and everything. I want
Hey,
to go
listen,
all in, man.
I spoke with someone yesterday who said that they're open to judging our tournaments and just to let them know when. So we might be able to make a call tonight and both be on the wall. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
See if we can make that happen. Let's see if we
Go
can make
ahead,
that.
go ahead and jump. Leap. Feel froggy.
I'm scared, man. You got the Go-Go Jetson motor in the back now.
I gotta figure out what her new name is going to be because Earlene isn't as slow as she used to be. You know?
No.
Go Gadget kayak.
Yeah, you that thing is gonna be like Josh now. You know that video from the first tournament where he just hit slingshot engaged, he was gone.
He was fishtailing out of the boat ramp. He had bass boaters drooling. Just
that thing, that Kusa X is, oof, man.
Yeah, she glides.
He's like this, and then when he hits full send, it's like this. It's like a weight.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. But yeah, that's all I had, Carl.
Same here, man. We're done. We're done. That's a wrap. Guys, we look forward to meeting you out on the water Sunday. 5:30 is the launch. 6 a.m. is the lines in. 2 p.m. lines out. 3 p.m. last photo submission. Wish everyone a safe tournament, a successful tournament. Have a lot of fun, bottom line. And we'll see how things shake out at the ceremony, which will be at Slavins on Mattingly Avenue. Slavins Marina. Is it Slavins? Slavins?
You know, I usually wait for someone else to say it first, and then I just say what they say. I'm honestly not sure.
We're going to commandeer their pavilion, okay? We're taking it over, all right? It's a CRM KBF takeover Sunday. See you there.
Peace.
That's all I got, man. I'll see you.
All right.